Air is muggy and humid, and we have got plenty of showers and storms around already bright and early on this Wednesday. Heavy rain and lightning, just like we'd see on any summer day, are going to be the biggest threats, the biggest hazards you'll face. We always say when thunder roars, go indoors, because we see more lightning in the summer than in any other season. And if you can hear thunder, you're within range to get struck by lightning. And these things can pop up quick. They will be random. The coverage of rain will be about 50 to 60% today. So just keep a watchful eye on the sky. Let's dive in and start talking about things. And if you miss any of it, you can always rewatch it right here on the Fox 10 News Facebook page. Here we go. And here's a look at the radar at the time I'm doing this live, which is shortly after 9:30 in the morning. And look at those storms packing a punch already, producing heavy rain and lightning. Pensacola, you're getting rain soaked. The storm located around the Mobile Bay is flirting with Baldwin County between Gulf Highlands and Barnwell, but it is still technically staying offshore and sitting stationary. Baldwin County, you have seen plenty of storms already this morning. Remember, additional ones possible throughout the day. Let's take a peek at the one in Pensacola. Now, Pensacola, you're still getting heavy rain all over the place, but the strongest storm right now is over the Garcon Point Toll Bridge, which is right over the Escambia Bay and Interstate 10. Lightning continues to pop, and we're still seeing heavy downpours of rain. Now, the good news is your temperature in Pensacola has actually dropped to 75 degrees. So the one big advantage of dealing with these summer storms, it knocks the temperatures down in a considerable way. But once that storm rains itself out, the temperature is going to jump right back up, and additional storms like that will keep flaring up as the daytime heating process rolls along. We still have a stalled front north of us, and that is really helping to fire off these storms. And the coverage will be about 50 to 60% today and tomorrow. Now, once we hit the evening hours, and those of you who have lived here a long time, you know this, the evening hours show up, the air stabilizes, and the showers and storms will fade away. We've seen that happen the last few days. Today will be no different. So it's just going to be very typical mid-July weather. Mid-July, of course, is part of the hurricane season, but everything in the tropics is quiet. The Atlantic Basin, Caribbean, and Gulf, all calm. No disturbances of interest out there. We'd love to see it stay this way in August. Unfortunately, you know that's not likely to happen. August and September that is the most active time of the hurricane season, and that's when things will really get cranked up out there. But for now, let's enjoy the fact that there are no disturbances to be concerned with. Let's go through the day planner. We'll top out at around 90 today. That'll be at midday. And then the high temperatures go down for the second half of the day when the rain and storm chances begin to increase. Here's a glance of that on the Fox 10 Futurecast. By the afternoon, the storms start blossoming up in more spots. Heavy rain and lightning, the main risks. Then as we go into the evening hours, once the sun begins to set, the air stabilizes, the storms weaken, and then tonight they are gone. And your Wednesday night and Thursday morning should be fairly quiet. So we'll top out around 90 this afternoon, mid-70s the next few mornings. Notice the coverage of storms lower for Friday and Saturday. So if you have weekend plans, you'll have less of a rain concern, but you'll still have plenty of heat and humidity to be concerned with. And then, of course, we'll have more summer storms to dodge early next week. Basically, no change to the overall weather pattern. And in mid to late July, you know, there just really isn't going to be any sort of major change to the weather pattern. It's very rare that we see any sort of changes until the fall arrives. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram if you haven't already. Jason will be in the Fox 10 Storm Tracker Center later this afternoon with more weather updates. I will be going on a summer vacation, or at least a late summer vacation, starting tomorrow. I'll be back on the Fox 10 Morning News on Tuesday of next week, but you can find me on social media between now and then. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Look out for these summer storms and make sure you take the heat and humidity seriously each day. I don't want any of you to risk suffering from heat exhaustion, because that also can happen quickly. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you on the